Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. Today, I am here reviewing this fan-made trailer of The Sims 4 University Life. So, for those of you that don't know, University Life is, or just University, is my top priority for the Sims game. Or not like, you know, it's not like I'm making the game, but it's my top, it's on the wish list. It's on the top of the wish list. I just feel like it's a stage in your life that you need to go through, and I would rather have it than seasons, and that's just my opinion. So we're going to watch this trailer made by Simmer Forever. We have watched trailers by her/him in the past, and they make amazing stuff. So obviously, before we start, let me just say a couple things, that there are university mods out there. There's the go to school mod. There are a bunch of different mods out there for you to do. So I mean, yeah, but it's not the same. When you have like the game, when you have The Sims 4 make it, it's going to be way cooler, and they're going to be doing like different things. Because in an interview a while ago, The Sims 4 said that they were going to want to do like new things but with old things, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I've seen rumors about like Supernatural University, like you go to university for being a supernatural, which is a cool thing, but not what I'm liking. So let's watch this trailer and see all the possibilities that could be if we got university. So obviously, it's just gonna start off with the normal. Let's say this is fan made. Alright, so we're starting off in a dorm, which I definitely think would be cool. The only part about like The Sims 4 and university would be that it's not an open world. We'd have probably like 5 lots or something, which would still be cool, but you know, it's not the same if it was an open world. So, you know, you'd have the quad with the buildings, which is cool. So here is just someone lecturing to her class. Obviously, okay, in The Sims 3, I know they had really small rooms with like a couple tables that you would go to for your classes. I'm just thinking about it now, like I really miss it. Like, I wish this would think it would be really cool in The Sims 4. But I would like them to have like smaller classrooms, like with smaller like individual desks. Either that or like an auditorium sized classroom with like, I mean, maybe not like auditorium size, but like at least like 10 Sims there, rather than just like the 4 that used to show up to class in The Sims 3 University. Also, people were saying in forums that they think it would be cool for us to be an educator, like a teacher ourselves, which would also be a fun twist on university that I would personally love to see. I think that is an amazing idea. Alright, so then obviously we have dorms. I'll probably make a separate video about like fraternities and sororities in The Sims 4. If you guys want me to, then like this video so I know that you want me to. But I just think sororities and fraternities would be fun in The Sims 4. I just have a couple of different ideas for them. So, yeah. But dorms, obviously, are a complete necessity. Just, you know, getting the scenic views of Brindleton Bay, or what would be our university if we were to get it. So here is like, you know, all the little aspects of college, you know, going out to parties, which I would love to see, the new hangouts, definitely some new lots. We are in need of some new lots in the game, like a proper arcade. The comic book store from The Sims 3 was my favorite thing in the whole entire world. Definitely a new cafe. I just thinking about it being in The Sims 4 makes me so like excited for something that we're not even getting. I just think it'd be so cool. And then obviously studying, you know, or just, you know, texting, flirting. And then on campus they would have like the student lounges, right? Like I love the student lounges in the dorms, like, you know, just the hallways of the dorms where everyone would come together. Or even on the quad in The Sims 4, like in the middle, like all the seating areas that they were there, and you would see all your classmates of all like the different kinds of social, like what were those things called, like, you know, if you were a jock, the nerd, or the rebel, like with those things. I loved those. I just loved going around and seeing. And then obviously these, like The Sims 4, the way that they have the things set up is like perfect for university, because like of all the interactive careers that we have and the way that interactive careers work in The Sims 4, it's just perfect to have university, because, you know, there would be things like this, you know, that we'd have to start a protest or talk to people, or, you know, do outdoor activities for certain classes in The Sims 3. And The Sims 4 is perfectly set up for stuff like that. So, like, you know, even if this is, like, teaching an outdoor class, like something maybe like a little amphitheater, like an outdoor amphitheater with just a couple of seats, or if this is an actual thing where you have to protest. I know protesting is already in The Sims 4, but you know what? Maybe it could be, like, a class requirement, and they could just bring it in a different way. Of course, the graffiti. This is the thing that really disheartens me and makes me worried about future content, is that I've talked about it in several videos before, even about seasons. The stuff that we got in The Sims 3 for certain expansion packs, we are getting differently in The Sims 3, in The Sims 4. Like, ambitions gave us laundry and, like, seasons and stuff like that, but in The Sims 4, laundry is its own separate thing. Like, graffiti and rioting and, not rioting, protesting was a thing in the university life, but in The Sims 4, we got it in city living. So what would they do for university life? Which I guess in one way is like, you know, maybe there isn't going to be it. But in another way, it encourages me thinking like, oh, new twists on old things. Like, remember, Nicholas, that's what they said. So it's really interesting. And then, of course, I love, like, campus stores, like anything with merch. I think we definitely need things like this in the game. It'd be so cool to have, you know, you repping your school. Even if, like, there were 2 university options, that would be even greater. Like, that'd honestly be amazing if there were 2 university options, but that would never happen. Oh, okay, you know, gotta have that love aspect of school. Here are the dorms again. Studying in your dorms, definitely, like, just making friends. And I would love to see, like, maybe, like, a more structured system, like, with the dorms. Like, because I know, like, last time it's just, like, you know, you could sleep wherever you want. I don't think you really had to claim a dorm room. I mean, you could claim your bed and lock the door. But I'd like to see, like, a more structured system. And maybe even a dorm system where it was a little bit more like a real dorm system, because obviously, like, those are like halls, I guess, but a lot of other campuses and colleges also are very public, and there's a lot of people moving around. They're not always big buildings that look like houses, you know, like they had in the Sims 2 and Sims 3. Sims 2 University Life, or University, was great as well. Like, it was definitely the best pack in that game besides Open for Business, in my opinion. Bunk beds. Bunk beds are a necessity. Also, trundle beds. I think trundle beds would be really cool to have. And loft beds with desks underneath. I just think that it needs to be done. We need to have it. Oh, that's another thing. This is an unofficial trailer. Bonfires. Bonfires came with Get Together, but in The Sims 3, it came with University. So it's very interesting seeing what, like, this fan-made trailer is like exactly how I would picture University, but the game developers, who may or may not be working on a University expansion pack, it is no way confirmed, they probably looking at it really differently, and they might be trying to think of, you know, different things for them to do. So it's really interesting to see, like, you know, what they think. So that's pretty much it. So obviously there are a bunch of rumors floating around, and as I said, nothing is confirmed whatsoever. But if you guys want University, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what new things you think they could add. As I said before, I'm probably going to be making a separate video about sororities and fraternities at one point, because this is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and then I think that they should really look into adding in The Sims 4, because I just think it'd be so cool. So I'll make a separate video about that, as well as I'll review a fan-made world on University as well. So if you want those, stay tuned. Tomorrow we will have another rumor and idea video. I am postponing my real life video where we explore the internet or do something crazy to Monday, most likely. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like. It's a big help. And I will see you guys all again next time. Click another video on the screen to watch, and goodbye.